What is good? What is up? What's going on? What's good, Master Gamer? Yes, you were the first one, actually. Alex, what's good? What's good, Chris? How's everything going? All right, but how are y'all doing today? Do you have any luck? I know y'all are trying the event. We're gonna do that. Aluya is still here. Still here. Yo, what's good, Twisted? I appreciate you liking the videos, man. What's good, Wes? Thanks for the heads up. Snag just one copy. Do you want to go to? Yeah, Nuno's like a lot of people feel differently on Nuno because I posted the appreciate that, Twisted. I posted the poll, like who's the best healer, and everyone says Nuno. And some people were like really getting technical because they're like, well, technically, Screamer's not a healer, she's a buffer. And I'm like, Screamer is a healer. Like, she is a healer. Like I mean, like Nuno will have the best heal values. Yes, but I wasn't saying who heals the most. I'm saying of the healers, who's the best healer? Like that was, to me, I'm like, that was the question. And I was telling people that like I like Nuno, but I just was like, she's probably not made for everybody. And so with there being like, here's the thing. If Nuno is the best healer, are you gonna use Nuno? If you're a physical main, are you gonna use Nuno over Screamer? Maybe I should have used support. Bro, it's the same difference. But because like the reason why I didn't want to say support, right, is because I'm probably gonna make another video talking about supports because technically Rita's more of a support, right? Rita's more of a support than she is a DPS. There's a couple other characters like Issa, she's more supportive. Like there's some characters that are more or less supports. So that's why I didn't do it. I got double bots. Take some of that. Said, think you've been blessed on this account. Level 60 got 4-star media, Gildan, Aluya, and a 3-star. And they're using Nuno's playset on. Oh yeah, Finn. Okay. Using the play for extra heals. Guess you summon for better plays for your DPS. Twisted. Well, yeah. If you have any left, just use the blue currency for some DPS. Although, it depends on how much you have, because like Aluya's plays really only work for her. So if you can't really get that high on Aluya's play banner, I'd say just wait for maybe a more universal piece to come into play. Like, while Aaliyah is pretty nice, but you really want the 3-piece for that. And there's not a 4-star that's like rated up on it. I think it's safe to say it's better to summon on a banner that has a rated up 4-star, because the 4 stars are typically really solid. Like, I spin $1 game Star Rail soon. I'll see how Star Rail is. We'll play it on stream. I don't think Star Rail is gonna be like the. I haven't looked into Star Rail. I'm going into it completely blind, so I don't have the like same feeling of like it's gonna be the best game ever as like other people have. Like, I'm honestly just chilling. Yeah, but get paid Friday, so since we do some light spending. You can do light spending and get very far in a game. I have a $40 account and I've gotten very far, but I also like play like every day. Log in, maximize stuff. But Twisted, I mean, you're pretty much a physical, so can't really think of anything. Got Cersei's final play after 90 wishes. Now all you need is her prolo interlude and you're good. Well, I hope within 30, Alex, that you can get one of those other pieces so you can just do the pity. What else are you gonna buy in Star Rail? The only thing worth will be Welkin, Equivalent, and maybe the BP the first few months. I'm not gonna buy anything in Star Rail. Like, the thing is that I'm not really looking to do a lot of content for Star Rail because I didn't get into the beta. I don't know anything, and since I didn't play it, there's not much like that I could offer people because I don't have any gameplay, and I'd have to look from other creators. So we're just gonna play it blind, pretty much. That's pretty much what I'm going for on that game. Some blind play. All right, let's see. We got some people in here. We can go on this event. All right, rekindled lame. Oh, Black Cat. Yeah, I don't see myself wailing. Yeah, I could do some free-to-play stuff. I guess it's true.
Hey, look, Director. That's the feather I gave her. But why is it glowing? How odd. Let me take a closer look.
Yeah, Alex. You definitely wanna try.
Huh? The light is getting brighter. What is going on?
Which plays do you give Gildan in free to play? Do you give her the armor or AD? Junkrat, you want to give her armor. Like,
what is this place?
You always
it's windy out
want to give
here.
them extra. Of course, if you could find one that's magical resistance, that's good too. Anything that just makes her a better tank. Because, like, you don't really need Gildan to do damage. She doesn't need attack damage. Bro, these things look like nobodies from Kingdom Hearts. Or Heartless. They look like Heartless. Yeah. They move like them too.
The end draws nigh for the fiery phoenix.
What is this? A chorus in a play? I think that's from the Phoenix. I've got it! We must be in Cerslet's inner world. She is clearly obsessed with this play, though she won't admit it. It could be any number of entertainment events. Hang on. Where are you going with this? You're not getting a peek into my inner world. Oh no!
Thing is about free to play in Star L. It's gonna be a bit different than Genshin. If you're a really good player in Genshin, you can avoid damage and focus in damage. True. I was thinking this, like, you know what? That's actually a really good point, Vaughn. In a turn-based game, it's like,
No!
what's the best way to say this? It feels almost like in a turn-based game, like it really shows if you lack damage. It really shows if you can't do something, because like you're gonna get hit by it. There's nothing you can do. If you miss, you miss because of some stat. You can control a lot more when you can control your characters and when you pop your skills, how they activate, right? Like there's a lot more you control. Turn-based games, there's a lot.
This is ridiculous. I can't possibly.
There's a lot of stuff that just like kind of tells you, nah, fam, you are not beating this.
Ah, to hell with it. I guess I'll just go with the flow. Let's see. What's the next bit? Ahem.
Yeah, it's just
I shall save
kind
the
of just.
hamlet and carry
Yeah, I
the
could see
things
that
alone.
though.
But oh, how am I to look you in the eye? My
Like if you
good
use a
friend?
glass cannon, it's hard to use a glass cannon in turn-based games because you got to protect it. But in games where you can control them,
They're coming after
you can absolutely, like, you know, help that.
Hello. After this. You say
Easy.
better than nothing.
Screamer.
True. You could literally just look at what someone else is doing and do the exact same thing.
I'm right in
You
front
can't
of you.
really copy somebody's like movements on the keyboard or controller. It is true.
The second-rate one at that.
I'm merely controlling this Dream Eater to communicate with you.
Impressive.
It is.
I didn't
It's
know
very
you
true.
Control a dream eater. Are we in your inner world? How do we find you? Also, what does that red feather have to do with this?
Let's save all these questions for later. I'm not sure how much longer I can do this, so listen up. This world was created based on the Phoenix. Only when the finale is played out will an exit appear. But it isn't the version you know. This story is headed to a darker ending. The little girl warns the Phoenix about the villagers' plan to hunt it down. And the enraged Phoenix burns down the hamlet. After losing her home, the girl takes revenge on the Phoenix. In the end, everyone dies. That's the ending devised by the part of my psyche in control of this world. It's the ending she wants.
I think it just starts to make it overhyped. It'll probably be alright.
No wonder the dream eater.
I think it'll be alright.
When I said I'd save
It's
the
backed by
hamlet.
Hoyo.
You're
It's destined to
playing
be.
little girl? Listen,
It's
you
destined to
must
be
hide.
like.
Don't get
good. And
involved
see, the
in
thing
this.
is that
And most importantly, you must not look for me.
Hoyo fans love their games, so they're gonna back the game, no matter what.
Nothing's right. What do you mean? And why shouldn't I look for you?
Yeah, that's the thing. It has support. You'll never have to worry about it failing.
Seriously.
It's gonna be carrying over the Honkai line that they have.
Little girl. Correction.
You have the Phantom Roko set. It gives 10% HP, and ADs is good for tanks or a damage dealer. It's good for damage dealers. The HP, like, you can definitely use that with like a more melee character and be perfectly fine. So like Aluya or Surslit. It's like great for Surslit personally.
send these materials to my lab. Ursula just left without clearing things up. Ah, I'm so confused right now. This version of the play is headed to a dark ending where everyone dies. Everything will be consumed by fire. The version
But one of the reasons why I like this game
sacrificing the phoenix to save the
is
from the Demon King. The villagers and the girl are saved.
it's
The phoenix dies.
there's a lot of people who think it's like really, I guess,
Could it be he's planning on reverting the play to the original version?
some people call it mid or boring. I don't think it's
I'm the little
boring.
girl in this world,
I think it's
and
something
Ursula
fun. I
must
think it's a
be.
game that you have to pace yourself in, just like any gotcha. I do think that they're missing
That can't happen. That
releasing
isn't-
some.
What the hell
They
is
still
this?
haven't released content,
Either
so there's still
sacrifice the
that.
phoenix or everyone dies.
And we haven't seen a lot of new
These
characters
weapons
yet.
suck.
So there's things that I'm excited about. And as long as they carry those things out, I'm happy with it. It's also not a super pay to win game. Like, even in the PvP, like, there's always going to be whales, but in a lot of the matches, typically it's like, have a decent team. And I know everyone's biggest thing is like the stamina, but like with the stamina, there are,
Would you knock it off? I'm not
with
fighting
Stam,
your damn script.
there's some people who still don't manage it the best way. So I'm not going to blame the Stam completely. Like,
Ryoka, we're
there's
off.
people still struggling to deal with it.
On you, Alpha. Go play with your friends.
Yeah. I just like that for the launch, they had a really nice launch. I think they took some notes from the soft launch. They had a decent launch.
Saddens me.
They
I
allowed
hear
people
you refer
to,
yourself in the third
of course,
You're
with
not
the help
me.
of like,
But I am you.
with the help of a lot of creators who played the soft launch, you were able to
Isn't this what we've always wanted? A magnificent
create a team
tragic
or get something at the start as a free to play and feel strong.
What about the hurt we've suffered, Cecily? Formulaic acting by awful
Yeah.
actors.
But I just like that as a free to play, if you're a meta follower and you want to go through strong, you were able to get a full team within the first week of the game. Like,
These
that
people
is
have no place in
wild.
the temple of art and should burn in fire. And then there's our talentless mother, who never
Like,
got to play
I think it's
the
absolutely
leading role
wild.
in the Phoenix. So she pinned all her hopes on her young daughter.
No, Vaughn, that's what I was saying. Like, if you misuse your stamina,
That's
it
enough.
it hurts. It really does hurt. If you don't see like where you could use it, that is the thing. It does
I'm
punish
only
you
speaking the
for
truth in your
not,
heart, Cecily.
I guess,
Or
asking
should I
questions.
call you Surslet?
Yeah,
Are
16K
you
on a
putting
character for free to
kind
play is
face because you've made
wild.
some friends?
I read that in my head and I was like,
The hurting
Jesus.
won't
But
stop.
good stuff,
Have
chicken.
you forgotten
Good
those
stuff.
voices?
You've got to land the leading role in the Phoenix.
5-star. Jesus Christ. Either you got lucky or you just dumped everything into her banner.
Go to hell, Surslet.
Do you have anybody else?
Mine. You must stay the way
Oh, okay.
and never take any role I disapprove of. Or else
They got nothing else but
I won't just say
they got nothing else but Cersei. You have 19K in your Cersei also is free to play. Bro, what kind of free to plays are y'all?
Artists have no use for
Yeah,
fun.
Vaughn, the
If
the
you
Labyrinth
dedicate
potions are
yourself to art,
a
you
game
mustn't get
changer.
tangled up in the filth
It is a
that is
legit
sin.
game changer.
You must struggle
And
to
it's
find
not
your
like
way
the
alone.
Labyrinth is a waste
Only
to
I
do.
can hear the
It is
longing
something that you want to
of
do
your
every day, but it's an
Only
absolute
I
game changer.
sympathize with your obsession. I am all you've got. Let's
Spent like a
together
grand.
in our temple of art.
Jesus,
bathed
Wes,
in the
bro.
limelight. The dance of
Bro, if I had a
flesh
grand on my
grand
account,
finale.
it'd be too good.
Burn them all.
But also, there's not enough
Burn
characters
my Phoenix.
for me to even want to spend that much. Like,
No.
I'm going all in for Animo, and I haven't had a single one.
That
The lab is only
not
once
our
per day.
bodies.
Oh no! You can
Wait,
do.
you idiot!
Uh,
Don't you do anything stupid!
I mean, I had a bunch,
That
but like
was
if you have some of them stacked, like you can just keep going.
Get you after we defeat the demon
But it's
king.
like, but you get 2 gold potions. That's 200 extra
I
stam.
didn't realize there was another way out.
Like,
I know what to do.
there's not.
Screamer.
Yeah, I think it's twice per day. That's a chance of getting 400 extra stam.
In the fairy tales,
But also, like,
Gus always become renowned.
let's be real. In certain cases, like as a free-to-play, there's gonna be a moment where,
We'll just take on the demon king and create a new.
um,
Why didn't I think of that?
like, what's the best way to say this? So once, like, for instance, once you get to where you can get your characters all level 50, you should
I'm not playing along with you.
absolutely
Demon king is. We just need to
max out all your
everything will be
skills
fine.
on those characters, right?
Go and find the phoenix.
And same thing when you get your characters to level 70,
Little girl.
I
you
wouldn't
should
be so sure about that.
um
Only one way to find out.
maximize your
Did Surslit talk to us via
uh,
the Dream Eater earlier? Maybe
maximize
I
your skills when you're at
should-
level 7. Like, there's no reason for a free-to-play right now, most
you
likely,
idiot.
to promote your characters past 70, like,
Look
unless
what
you're
I bet you after
for
we defeat the
sure,
demon
for
king.
sure.
Violation.
Like,
Punishment is in order.
because that takes away a lot of your stuff. But like, just work on your core people. So like, what I'm getting at is that using so much stam, eventually you won't be using that much stam. It'll just be stacking up mats and stuff like that, or using it for events. Like, eventually you should have a complete team to where you're not having to always like level. Like, the only reason why I need more is because I'm building up like a bunch of different characters, but there's gonna be a point where you just don't have to level characters and you're like using your stam for like other stuff.
Nothing to let go. Sesame Street.
Oh, on Surslit? I'm pretty sure CM doesn't even CM doesn't even have crit, but I'm pretty sure if I had him like 5-star with his plays, I could get that easy. I do. Yo, what's good, Nakama? He's testing me. Because he gets like 100% extra skill damage on his upgrades. Oh, come on. Yeah, typically it's like other stuff other than healing. Yeah, agreed. Want more copies of media? Bro. Okay, I guess it's... I'll also have to take the loss.
Like us always become renowned here.
My devoted child, bring me the heart of the phoenix.
His poor soul.
Got the wrong tank. Media. Need to level her. Keep forgetting about this silence. Just thought about it. Oh, that silence was in the wrong section. Oh. And these are getting rough.
Like us always become renowned heroes.
Let me go ahead and kept doing it. I know it completely reset. Like, look at that.
Oh, that's it? It's leaving me hanging.
Yeah, Master.
Gotcha! You can't hide any longer, Demon King.
Let's make some trouble. That's in our defense. We'll go play with your new friends. Witness your kryptonite flash. Hey, come play with me. Kitty, protect the wounded. Go play with your new friends.
Well, we beat it.
Is this the ending that she truly wants?
Find Kier's
Yes, Cecily.
better tank than
Mother
Caesar and
was
Gildan.
all about rules, and you want to break every rule and destroy everything.
So
But you've forgotten about a little thing called hope.
let's talk
And
about that.
hope is exactly what the theater should bring.
That's all perspective because,
Hope, huh?
like,
Do you consider yourself a good actor, Sir Slit?
because
I've still got a long way to go.
Caesar,
I
'cause for a
myself
physical
will
main,
find my way, but
Caesar's not gonna be better because
I think
they're like, I'm gonna use Gildan
Are
because
you
Gildan
happy?
is a physical
Yes,
buffer,
I'm very happy.
right? With her taunt, like she just fits into a physical
I
team.
see.
She gives the debuff. She fits with the Luya, which is most people's favorite characters
Sir Slit,
right now.
He's
And she only thing she's weak to is
you have
light,
one.
which you're not gonna find a lot of.
Farewell, Cecily.
She also doesn't interrupt and all that, but she fits it well with the physical team. Caesar is really
I suppose we should
good.
head
She's
back.
also the the tankiest in magical resistance,
Where did
which
the
none of the
necessity
tanks
come
have a lot of magical
Do you
resistance.
have a problem
Um,
with that?
but with that,
from?
and there's
Oh,
other
I just
places
thought
where
it
like
was
you just take a lot of physical damage, and Caesar doesn't have as much
Absolutely not.
physical resistance as other people, right, in
You're no
armor.
fun.
But she can heal the whole team. She can actually heal. Here,
Phoenix,
yes,
one of the
is
seven,
really
but little
great.
Rita all on her
She's
own.
better when you pair her with Nuno to give her wind breath, but she's also green. And the problem with her being green is that there's a lot of fire units. I mean, all of chapter 4 and 5 is full of fire units that nuke your Kier. While if Kier is not going against something that she is completely weak against, she can shield and protect your team. But, you know, you still have, that's really good, but she doesn't offer anything other than protection. So, like, in matches where you don't really need to be protected that much, it would probably be better to have a more offensive tank because you have a really good healer. So it just really depends on what you need more. Like, if you need that type of protection, then Kier is really good, but then Caesar can just heal you, which is decent as well. And Caesar is a light unit, and her only weakness is dark, which, you know, it's not always there. So that's my thing. Yeah, exactly that, Vaughn. Yeah. Doesn't improve anything. Like, there's some matches where it's just straight deep, like you just need straight DPS check, like where your healer has it. You need to be protected. But I already know this is gonna be difficult. But wait. Let's do that one. Let's see. So low on mats. Oh, I've been working on my girl Issa too. By the way, I said I would. Well, I have to change around my gear. My Gildan is just not strong enough. I have to change out my gear. Still working on her. Needed all of that. How much gold is it? 10, 25, 28k. Oh, well, that's just remaining. So, what was it, like 5 of each? Maybe. Because, I mean, I'm missing all of these mats and money. Been debating. Yo, what's good, Joe? Wait, what? In adventure, you said go to Fantasy World. Far left mission. Talking about. What are you talking about? This right here? What's good, Joe? You farmed 4K gems for Cersei? My god. You said you're getting extra D-Rose? I mean, I cleared him, but let's see.
Data analysis by elimination.
I'm gonna do it one time. If it gives me D-Bros, I'm gonna call it sorcery.
My controls are tougher. I'm not going to lose.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Yo, what's good, Ragnar? Let's go back here. Life must be great for those of you who got Cersei. Life must be, like, fantastic, I would believe.
Let's make some trouble. Everyone, don't forget to heal. Wind barrier activated. Witness your kryptonite blast. Go play with your new friend. Let's try this. Wind, build me a howling bastion. Hey, come play with me. Here comes the fireworks. In 3, 2, 1. Witness your kryptonite blast. Kitty,
There we go.
let me make good use of these materials.
It will be until you get your credit card bill for next month, bro. Oh man, like, oh, I can't believe I just copied. Damn it. Think you should go all in and get her to 6? Somebody said that her 6-star wasn't good, and I didn't really like pay attention. But doesn't her 6-star like give her extra crit? Last I checked.
Anyone wounded, stay back.
Like, doesn't it give her like really nice crit?
Retardant test starts.
Oh god. Like how much damage?
You move. Anyone wounded, stay back. Here comes the fireworks. Go play with your new friends. Look at my streak. Wind barrier activated. Everyone, come play with me. Wind, build me a howling bastion. Witness your kryptonite flash.
Good AoE.
Let me make good use of these materials.
Yeah. Yo, what's good? What's good? Go, Agner. Yeah, so I was thinking, like, I think having having just stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of crit is really good on her.
In 3, 2, sheltered by the wind.
Reduce basic attack damage unless you crit, in which case it increases crit damage or mitigation when you crit. Oh, yeah. That was the one where 30% more crit damage if you crit, or 30% less basic attack damage if you don't crit. Which I remember saying that because somebody was talking about how not to get crit, because I was like, outside of her ult, you would want crit, that way you still do good basic attack damage. Yeah, absolutely. Would you want to have a decent amount of crit still on that character? And then you get the extra crit damage because, like, it's just really nice. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with having crit on her. And then if you can get some crit damage, it's nicer, but you want to crit outside that ult too. I haven't gotten almost every one, but the only character I really want is the only character I truly want is Moet, because she's for Animo. First time trying games like this and you're loving it? Yo, glad you're loving it. Glad you are loving it.
Zero research value.
Yeah, I played this game on the soft launch. It was pretty fun. I just didn't go all in because it was wasn't the real one. You have everyone but Rita, see him and live. I'm missing, I think, 5 characters. Yeah, like 5.
This will make a fine step.
Oh, it's interesting. It's okay. If most of y'all are physical means, you don't really need Basil. Okay. Basil's alright. Not bad. He's just alright. I think he's more of like PvP. Just because his stuns don't really work all the time. This is my second account. Well, I mean, technically, if you count the soft launch, but I don't play that account anymore. This account's way better than it. Way, way, way better. Say it, Wes.
It would seem that my
I
other
want to hear you say it, bro.
like you.
Let me know.
Rolling back.
Let me know what's holding me back from greatness. Oh my god. You got some adapts, and now you have 49% crit from it, and you don't remember how much crit damage you got. You got to check it. Bro, y'all been really going in for y'all Surslets. Thank you, Wes. Can't get Surslet yet, though. You know? I really want her. I really, really want her.
Don't forget to heal. Let's try this, Luigi. Here comes the fireworks. At least that data can
Okay.
some optimism.
This guy here.
Though I kind of want to be friends with you, it would seem that my other good friends don't really like you. Rolling back. You're activated.
Can still use some optimization.
Bro.
Though I kind of want to be friends with you, it would seem that my other good friends don't really
Oh my
like
god.
you.
Fuller? Should. Really should.
Let's make some trouble. Don't forget.
Can still use some optimization. At least everyone's here with
Oh. Can't. Yo, what's good, Mordred? Yeah, you still playing on your soft launch? Still on the fence if you should do your last 10 pull to hit pity on Aaliyah banner, or if you should wait for Rita. Well, see, yeah, that's the thing, is that, I mean, did say we were gonna talk about Rita though. Let me auto this and lose quick.
Though I kind of want to be friends with you, it would seem that my other good friends don't really like you.
So Rita.
By the way,
So what makes, like, so here's the thing. She's a
come play with me. Go play
got her stuff.
Nice.
Do 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 do
Nice.
do.
Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
Okay, so like Rita, like at base, you have the attack damage boost. She has the interrupt. She does some damage. On her phase 3, you can increase her damage or increase her dodge rate. Then like rank 4, you have a disarm or you have a knockback, and they become grounded. I guess they get knocked on the floor. Basically, like phase 3 and 4, that's more or less obtainable for a free to play, right? Like if you already have a Rita, you can go phase 4. Phase 5 and 6, which is more spender territory, that's where she actually gets more insane. She gets crit damage to pyro units. And then on phase 6, she buffs basic attack damage, right? So like at base, she is a buffer for attack damage. But think about it this way. Can you fit her on your team? Right? Like, with all the characters that are here, just know that at base, she's not really truly a fire support. She's not really a fire support until 5. So in the teams where a lot of people are using like Gildan, Aluya, Screamer, like you'd have to decide between Surcelet or Rita, because like if you're an Aluya user, Rita will boost your Aluya. If you're a for some reason, if you don't have well, if you have Aluya and you have Surcelet, the amount of damage that Surcelet can do is gonna be more than what Rita can boost for your Aluya if you're like at a base, right? If you get what I'm saying, like if like Rita's at base, like her damage buff is nice. I do believe it's really nice, but it's not gonna be better than like having a Surcelet. Let me see, where is the buff? Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be. I think she's more for a pyro too. Because I mean, you just can't fit her. Like for a healer, you're not dropping Screamer, you're not dropping your Gildan, right? So that's 2 spots already gone. Most of you've already invested into an Aluya. Most of you already have a 4-star Aluya for the lifesteal, right? So if anything, you're fully invested into your Aluya. So you're gonna want to boost your Aluya or get somebody else who can do damage. Going for Rita, you're going for her at base to boost your Aluya's damage. But if you also went for Surcelet, like I said, Surcelet's so crazy, her damage, that she's just a perfect addition to the team. Now, if for some reason you didn't go for Aluya, and you have like, you know, you're really wanting a fire team, then yeah, you can invest into Rita and summon on her banner, and you know, hope by some grace of God you can get closer to her rank 5 and just be a fire main. But you know, that's just my thought. Like she's great if you don't have anybody else. Now there's like the fire tower, right? Somebody could say, oh, but you know, there's the tower right now for fire, so she'd be really great. Yeah, but like, are you gonna summon a character, right? Like, are we at the point where we're summoning characters for the Emerald Tower? Like, I mean, it's all up to you. Oh yeah, eventually everyone can have her at R6. Like, but for most people, it's gonna take a while. Even if, you know, so like, let's say that, right? You're farming, what is it? Team fight, right? So you're farming team fight to get her. And it would probably be possible for a free-to-play if they went all in on team fight to get Rita to a tier 5, right? Then that means you're going to be using a fire team though, because Rita's I have it. That means you're going to want to use a fire team because she's going to increase the crit damage of that. So then that's going to make you want to use like a Finne or Surcelet and Rita. So then you wouldn't be using Aluya as much. And for most people, they don't want to take Aluya off their team. Lucky, you want to bid on best adapts for Cersei, please? You got good plays. You don't know if you should do straight attack speed or crits. Hello. When it comes to Finay, wait, no, you didn't say Finay. You said Cersei. I keep looking at Finay, thinking Cersei at times. When it comes to Cersei, like, I think it's best to have as high of crit, of course, as possible. But when you get, if you have her at a higher star, think about it like this. You start off with 30% crit at the start of the battle, then after 5, then it, goes down. And then when you ult, you're able to get all of that crit. So having a lot of crit outside of her kit isn't really necessary. Attack speed is going to always be good because you have that passive where she gets extra basic attack damage every 3 basics. So if she can keep proccing that more and more and more and more and more, then she'll get the extra damage from that. So now that you've unlocked team fight, should you invest on more characters or just go with your 4 main characters? I mean, that depends on how bad, I guess, you really want to go hard for team fight. Like, you could invest in some characters, but make sure your main team is solid first, and then looking at doing like a second team fight. No problem, Master. Like, I have these characters up because, like, I've just been trying different people out. But for, like, free-to-plays with team fight, most people just take their, like, wins or losses and call it a day. Yeah, Wes, I was thinking that too. I don't know if there's a cap to attack speed. I would figure that eventually it's going to have diminishing returns. Right? Like, there has to be a limit to it. If I were to get an SSR today, I would love to get that one. Let's do Fizz Comp today. I don't have my Screamer level, but let's do Fizz Comp.
Judgment.
Already have 20 Universal Stones. You're assuming we can farm 30, 40 per month, including the soul essences. Meaning we get a 3-star dupe every 2 months. Also depends on events. Yeah, I think the Universal stuff is pretty nice.
Beautiful victory.
I'll protect you all, even if it kills me.
Okay, so we got this, like, really...
Be gone!
Everyone,
Say so!
Get that.
Better than nothing.
You have enough resources to take 1 unit to level 100? No, you don't. No, you don't, fam. Trust me. You don't. And I'm not even being funny. You don't. Like, I know you recently started the game. There's no way. Basil a tank? He's a hoplite. He's a warrior, so he's like, he's tanky, but he's not a tank.
Is this
I ran with him as my quote-unquote tank for a while, but he just falls off. He can't protect the team. But he's good for like stages like this where he can stun, you know. I haven't seen anything go that high personally. You have 1.8 million credits. What are the levels of your characters though? Because it takes a lot to like, because like you could level your characters, but you got to level up your skills for like 4 characters, and it takes a couple 100,000. Like it takes a couple like 100,000 just to go from 70 to 80. It's like a lot. Like I'm not doubting you. You could probably level one character up really nicely, get them all maxed out with all that, but it takes a lot of credits. Yeah, 1.4 mil. Like I was like, I said a couple 100,000 because that's all I have like left, but yeah, it's a lot. So I would believe from if there's an 80, yeah, it gets real crazy. Yep, and it's different XP potions. Yeah, I leveled literally my best character 70, 80. It's gonna take a while before I do anybody else. Long while. Yep, definitely like Genshin. You can like promote them, right? But you can level up the skills, but like actually leveling them, yeah, just do the DPS. It's rough. Your Luya is 21k at 78. Bro, got whales, dog. Y'all straight talking whale. If I was on Twitch, I'd have a whole soundboard for all this whale talk. Y'all straight talking whale, bro. What do the characters use attack speed? Moetsu, or so Mo, Benet, pretty much any ranger. Like, yeah, any ranger. There's a couple SR characters. Like Aluya is not exclusively attack speed, that's why I didn't mention her. There's other things you could boost instead of attack speed on her. Well, like all DPS could use it, but like where it's like exclusively something that does, like I'm mentioning people that where it does something with their kit. Like Mo actually benefits from having attack speed. Benet benefits from having attack speed because they have like their basic attacks change or they build up some sort of passive or whatever. Yeah, it is still rough to get to level 80. Attack speed helps keep her alive. I mean,
Is this my penance?
I guess. I don't know what that's like because mine is only, you know, 3-star. So. I don't have a cracked out Aluya like you guys. Media is a mage. I can't fix that, bro. I don't have the currency. I'm not big ballish Shakala, bro. I got got 2 kids, man. Can't be dumping all that money on that. My girl would kill me.
Judgment. Finally.
Ooh. Let me go ahead and switch the team up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, media, probably the Dr. Gong Soon one is the best. Oh my god.
Let me at it.
Data analysis by elimination active.
Where to go?
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Aaliyah. You gotta go. Yeah. You know how big the stat difference between a max 4 play and a 5-star play is with no dupes? A maxed out, well, first off, a maxed out 4-star play will absolutely beat a base 5-star play. Yo, Alex, dog, what are you doing? Get some rest.
There's something you like this time, Director.
Come on, give me energy today. It screwed me yesterday. Should you go all in and go for Gildan? If you're gonna be rocking physical all the time, yeah. If you're not, then not really. You're using Euphoria as your tank? Oh. Yeah, you should.
Judgment. Final.
Well, Euphoria is not a tank, so you need a tank. What are your well, if you have your SSRs as like Aaliyah, Cerslet, or Finay, any of the physical ones, get Gildan. Currently she's all you have. How long have you been playing the game, Austin? Because it sounds like you haven't done any pulls. She's all you have. You should have like, you should at least have like an Armand. An Armand is an actual tank.
Is this my
Did you like just get it? You're running Aaliyah, Rita, Media, and Nuno? Bro. Oh, dog. I'll tell you right now. What you need to do is you probably need to get a tank. Probably Gildan. And drop Media. Get Gildan. And then just run Aaliyah, Rita, Gildan, and Nuno. Or you could use Kier, this green tank here, if you didn't want to get Gildan. But yeah, get Gildan. She'll buff the damage of your Aaliyah and your Rita. But you do want to have a guard.
This will make a fine.
Look at that damage.
For my sins.
Let me make good use
Yeah.
of these materials.
There's been times where that interrupt has messed me up. Losing my voice. Need some water. Hold on 1 second. I'll be streaming probably for the next couple hours. Abby Joshua, your team is Aluya, Media, Gildan, and Nuno. Should you change it? You can't cleanse chapter 4. I'll be on Gildan's kit, what ability are you using? Are you using the alternate skill that costs 6? Because if so, it blocks out magic damage, so your media isn't going to be able to do as much.
Judgment.
So you might need to use a physical character instead of media. No, Austin, I was saying for a tank you need to drop your media, because Gildan will boost physical damage and Aluya's physical, Rita's physical, and Rita will boost your Aluya's damage. You're using the interrupt wing one? Oh, okay, so you're using the first skill? I'd say work on maxing out your skills. Work on maxing out your skills if you haven't maxed your skills out yet. I don't know if you have plays then, but leveling up your plays. Yeah, cleansing chapter 4, you should have your plays. Make sure to work on those.
Director?
Dr. Gong soon. That's a good question. How many copies do you need to max a character? So 1 copy is for phase 4, so that's, so you summon 1, so 1 copy, and to get here I think you need 2 other copies, so that's 3. Probably like 5 or 6. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like probably 6 copies. Copies, but like I think with like the ability to farm these, like if you're going for the long run, like you can definitely get to a stopping point and then just farm like one of the copies. like if you wanted to. Boy, you got a Surcelet? Yeah, you should be running Surcelet. And then swap your Gildan to the second skill to boost physical damage. Yeah. Because then if you use your Surcelet, you can use this second ability to boost their damage, makes her tanky. And then you can allow your Aluya and your Surcelet to wreak havoc. How many times do you think you should refill your stamina? At what point do you think it's a waste? When you start spending 100 currency, do you think 80 should be max? Most people refill their stamina twice, but make sure you're doing your labyrinths, because if you go to the floor 8, go to the merchant, you can buy 2 stam pots, but you should be using your stam mostly on like maxing out like skills and stuff early on, like for building your first like 4 characters. You can get a lot of the stuff that you need from the maze. You can get it from like the tower challenges. You can get it from the event. There's tons of places to get XP potions. Like Arc Task, you should like hardly ever have to go to. There's tons of places to get that. You shouldn't even be using Arc Task like at the beginning of the game, because there's other places to get all that stuff. That's a lot better for you. But yeah. And you can use these potions just like obviously like farming the event, you get a lot of like stuff out of it. Just make sure that you have your team leveled so you can still push content. Do you think you should wait until Sundays since you can catch the most 5-star plays, or should you just do? I just do it whenever, because I haven't gotten a 5-star play from it at all. So I know there's a chance, but I haven't gotten one at all. So to me, just do it. Like I just got this one. Like you could look at the 4-star ones that you want, but I do it for the energy at this point. Like I'm not even doing it for the plays really anymore, because I just haven't gotten anything. Yo, Fire Yano, welcome to the stream. It's not guaranteed that you always go. I actually didn't get it twice, but when I'm in Labyrinth, I always go to the merchant. Like, always go to the merchant. There's never a reason not to go to the merchant. Like, you can legit get 400 extra stam a day. So far you got 1 5-star. Well, you're one lucky person. I got the 4 stars. Yeah, I got the 4 stars. But I'm just here for the currency and the stam. That's about it.
Judgment. Finally.
You said, do you ever do the other labyrinth options like supply and investigate? Is there a benefit to doing those? If it's one where I'm just trying to get a completion and it's really hard, then I will avoid all fights and do investigating stuff. But typically it's just better to do the fights. Get the extra stuff. Let's see. Yeah.
Materials.
Did you do investigate stuff for trophies? Oh yeah, there is that trophy. I guess that is true. I guess you can do a couple investigates. I forgot about the trophy. And it does have my CM piece in there too. Just got Surslit's interlude from your 120 exchange. Yes, you didn't get a single Surslit from 90 to 120 set piece. And you use the Jabra cell to get 120. Oh, Alex, bro. That's rough. I mean, I guess you got the 2-piece for the extra attack speed. That's rough. Ooh, that hurts. Is there a place you can get it? Maybe the official Discord. But after you do it a while, you'll just kind of remember, because they'll tell you which one's right or wrong. And like, eventually, they're all the same set of like 10 questions, maybe. Level 53 in Sage Cleanse is something else. I haven't gotten there yet because, like, I gotta level up my Gildan. The tank I was using was geared, and I think the one I'm on is like the whole team is fire. And I'm just like, okay. Like, the whole team is fire. Fariano, I see that you're asking something about Aluya, but I don't exactly understand what you're saying. But I saw that it was something about Aluya.
Come play with me. Nice. Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
All fire then Umbra. That sounds fun. But see, I can fight Umbra. I just can't fight fire. Like, that's the problem. Fire, well, fire is always a problem for me. On most, I just need to go against a level that's all water. Hold on.
Zero research value.
Your team is 2 light, 1 fire, and 1 water. Ah. Did some character resets, and your current team is Basil, Nuno, Moet, and Finne. Wish I had Moet. Hopefully you can get Gildan for the Fizz buff. Yeah, that'd be nice, because, like, I hear Moet's not bad, especially if you can get that Wind Breath on her. You want 1 Umbra for your teams, just kind of thinking of getting Gildan. I mean, you still have... There's still like a whole week on Gildan, so there is a chance for you guys to get her. Guess I should start doing investigates. Your team, Caesar, Cersei, Media, and Liv. They'd be carrying, but would love to have Umbra because this is harsh. I want to Liv. Liv is pretty cool. Ugh. Observe details of life. But yeah, you have Caesar and Liv. I do want. I had Caesar in the soft launch. I've never used Liv before, but she looks really cool, especially for like enabling some hydro damage as a healer. I'd love to use her. Okay. He died.
Judgment.
Finally. I guess there is like 3 pyro DPS. Yo, what's good, Inquisito? How goes it? Oh, I got silence. Okay, I was like, what's going on?
Let me make good use of these materials.
Yeah, I hear from a lot of people that Liv is decent for them. Yeah, I'm doing good today. Chilling. Getting some of the, the daily stuff done. Yo, come out winning. Got 400 stam right there.
Is this my penance?
The team PvP. Team PvP can be annoying. Because like at the higher levels, you gotta have 2 full teams. Like,
Judgment.
and then when it gets even crazier, like with whales, you gotta have 3 full teams. Like, come on, bro. Yep, it is straight up a guess. I forgot about that. They have the mist, and you're just guessing. Like, bro, I don't even know what I'm fighting. What level am I on maze? I'll have to see. I think I'm only like 100 or something.
Nice. Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
Come on, give me a gold. If you're ever gonna give me a gold, now is the time. Now is the time. Come on.
Is this my penance?
Alright, let's see what we do. Bro, this kid does damage. We gotta wait.
I hope there's something you like this time, Director.
Is there a reason to put up actual defense teams? More specifically, do you lose points if you see your defense team loses? If your defense team wins, you get extra currency. So yeah. Yo, look at that. I got another 4-star. Looks like I'm a little bit luckier than Wes. Who will be the next character banner? Rita. Gotta do a video on it. But I did just talk about her. But Rita's coming up next. She's replacing Aluya. I thought Arita was gonna come later, but it looks like she's coming very soon. Who's Rita? Oh, she's the one who's on my thumbnail. But yeah, her. Gonna build Asa and Kier next. Started with Sia, Mita, Gills, and Roko. Gonna build Asa. Oh, for PvP? I think you're talking PvP. The Exile. Yeah, when I was playing the soft launch, I saw the Exile because like a lot of us were free to play. It's pretty trolly. Exile. It's pretty weird. Oh, like honestly, for me in the Labyrinth, I really just bank on CM. Like that's pretty much what my whole like everything is just like just let CM do everything. Oh yo, congrats. But the only reason why I have CM is because like he's my favorite. I've invested into him like crazy. The problem though is for a lot of you are physical mains, and CM doesn't really fit with that.
Alrighty. Black tea is filled with the fantasy of a fairy tale. You really know how to enjoy it.
Yo, what's good, Itachi?
Director, make sure you come by often.
How many of those entries can you have for a maze? You have 5 ATM? I think I got up to 6, but you should definitely use them. Like, I know a lot of people are trying to save them, but just go ahead and use it because you get stam from it. If you do the merchant on floor 8, you can get stam. It's totally worth it. If you do 2 a day, because that's how many you can get 2 a day, you can get up to 400 extra stam. And then you just have to use that stam correctly. But yeah. Use it however you want. But I think you get 2 a day by doing all of your dailies. I think you do. I could be wrong. But I think you get 2 a day. Labyrinth. What's good, Oscar? Welcome to the stream. And Vuet, welcome to the stream. Bro, I really need currency. I'm only leveling my main character. Aside from that, like I'm not leveling anyone else from 70 to 80. Like I'll promote them for skills, but it's gonna take a lot. This is a lot of resources, guys. It pretty much drained most of my stuff. Yeah. Need more play upgrade materials? Yeah. How to get that? You get these from the... I think the only way to really get them is from the Outland Arc task. Like, this is pretty much the only time where you're going to use your experience. But again, like, this is if you're trying to really max a character. I mean, it's going to take you, like, as a free-to-play, depending on what's going on, it's going to take you a couple days to get this done. Like, that's a lot. Recommended power is 42,000. Like, it's going to take a while. Yeah, I just want to see him. That's my boy. 4-star. I don't even have his plays yet. That's what I'm waiting for. Waiting to get his plays. As soon as he gets on a banner, I mean, I'm probably gonna... Yo, we got him over 14. Yeah, so I just need 5 more copies. I'll probably summon... Let me see. If I were to do, like, let's say if he was on a banner, right? It's 120. Yeah, it's 120. So then, like, if I go from 0 to 120, you'll probably get a copy and get 2 guaranteed. I'd probably go for, like, maybe 3 or so copies, maybe, because I've been building up this here to be able to promote up. Like, I'm literally almost there for 1. Nuno or Ryoko, who's a better healer? A lot of people always ask me this. Like, it's really more so like what you're looking for, right? Like, if you have a really solid tank that can survive and heals, like if your tank just always survives, then like you really don't need like Nuno, because Nuno, all she does is heal. Ryoko, she gives extra ult charge, which is like her biggest thing. That ult energy is really nice for her. And apparently, I've been doing some talking with Wes. Her phase 5 gives you a buff, and I think it's an attack damage buff and an AD buff and an AP buff whenever you use the ult. So yeah, again, the only thing with Nuno, pure healer, that's all she does. Bro, I would love something to reset some of these characters I have at 70. Guaranteed, I would reset some of these characters. Like, if I don't care if it's something I can get once a month, I would love to reset some characters. Look at you. So since Ursula's your main DPS, should you go all in for a gifting, even though the gifts are not for her? Okay, so I was a little obnoxious with my gifting. I went all in for CM because he's my main DPS, and like, yeah, even though his weren't it, like, I was just like, bro, I don't even care, because I figure I get one character complete on their gifting, then I can just like kind of work on everybody else. That's what I did. Is a monthly pass worth buying? This one, the $5? Well, so for $5, you get what's that? 1,800. So for $5, you're able to get a whole like 10 summon, basically the 60, and you get a discount on like. I'd say this is less. So for one, it'll give you an outfit. If you want outfits, the $5 can give you outfits. If for the $5, you could use it for buying stamina, because that's pretty much a stamina buy, which you should be buying stamina to help progress. And other than that, it's like a 10 summon, but it like if you're gonna be like saving, it could be useful. I think the $5 will be nice after all of this like launch currency, because we got to see how much like summons and stuff were given after launch, you know, because pretty much all of this stuff is kind of just boosted because of the launch of the game. What are the skills and passes of CM? CM, his AoE skill here does like damage in an AoE circle. This is a single target ability. His ult, you know, he summons the bear. It acts like as a tank, does a stun, interrupt. His passive, whenever he gets 5 bonus effects, he will cleanse the debuffs that he has on himself, and then he will increase his skill damage, and then get agile, where he gets extra dodge. He'll do increased damage based off their current HP. This basically allows him to like nuke a little bit faster. Yeah, it's pretty fun. They killed her so quick. Oh my god. Why'd they hit so hard? Ooh. Oh, come on. Might actually use... if I can survive that long. Oh, he's still strong. So strong. It feels good to be able to do that. Jesus. To die. I think that's just beautiful. That damage.
Nice. Don't forget to send these materials to my lab.
Oh, you want to eventually have another main on your team? I need to build up my media. I haven't really invested into her. God. Oh, I have to swap tanks. This is why I gotta level up. Damn. Could have used Basil, I guess. Oop, wrong one. Darn it, now I have to go that back on CM. Julie is getting to the point she solos other teams with PvP, as long as it's not their main. Stick her with a couple of filler units and just okay.
Is there a more fitting
I think that Aaliyah... I still stand by what I said on my video about Aaliyah. Because like I said, I took out the equation of whales. It's like, obviously a whale can do things that most can't. Aaliyah. Ugh. She is hard. It's... Imagine... Dang it, man. I gotta keep him alive.
Where are you going? No one to see.
Kitty?
This time.
Starts now! Anyone wounded, stay back! Hey! Come play with me! Here comes the fireworks! Kitty, protect the
Hello, Bowser.
fairy tales. Are you warriors like us?
I'm enjoying your stream. Just curious, but will you stream this game daily? Yeah, pretty much. Even when Honkai Star Rail comes out, I'll just like play this for a couple hours and then play Honkai for a couple hours because I'm not gonna be making content for Honkai. The only thing that will like change on my streams is one of the days I might stream when Blue Protocol comes out. I'll probably stream Blue Protocol like once or twice a week, like really long streams because that's like more of a community game. But for Higan, it's gonna be pretty much every day around 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I'm really wanting for Blue Protocol to play with a lot of people. So I'm hoping.
Don't throw your life.
Oh god. Forgot to actually play.
Meet the Sun Piercer!
I hope there's something more like this time.
Is Finay better than Media in tower defense? From what I've heard on a lot of people, they like Media because then when they proc the what is it, her first skill, it just kind of explodes on everybody. But Finay's second ability, being able to push enemies back, is also really good, especially on the lava stages. Pretty solid there.
Anyone wounded? Hey, come play with me! Go play with your new friend!
Come on. Come on. Don't let him kill it. Oh, didn't do it. Gotta auto it. Or I could probably just swap the tanks.
Data analysis by elimination active.
Is there a more fitting choice than I?
I've never seen her burn damage do anything, but I guess just personally, I've never actually seen her burn damage do much. Bro, that taunt is forever. Oh nah, that taunt was wild. Yo, Jason Lewis, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Yeah. How much stamina total? I can't remember that one. I think Boy Vaughn is like way better at doing that math than me. God, bro. Okay, come on. Here we go. Okay, that's terrible. Why did he... Bro, if he would have targeted Benny, I would have gotten it. Come on. 4-star Aaliyah over 4-star Godan. 4-star Aaliyah, she can survive. Honestly, 4-star Aaliyah is like what you need her at. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. Oh my God. Just need to be able to attack that boss. Yo, what's good, Joe? Just getting beat right now.
Lois, I just want to be friends with you. Some of my other good friends don't really like me. I'm holding them back. Here comes the fireworks. Sorry. Anyone wounded? Stay back. I should tone it down a bit. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, yeah, it was not at all made to be easy. Okay, let me see. Maybe I do.
Trouble? Need me to take care of it? No one to save me.
Your kryptonite flash! Everyone! Smiling Kitty, protect the wounded! Here comes the fireworks!
Why are they attacking CM, bro?
At least Labyrinth explosions! Anyone wounded? Burn! Everything burns!
Yeah, I told you Vaughn has a map. I didn't even bother to check because I knew Vaughn would have it.
Don't throw your...
Tougher! And we're not going to leave!
No one to save me. This time.
Here comes some new friends! My giggly streak! And 3 and 4! Hey! Come play with me! Just gotta get unbroken one! Everyone!
Right.
At least everyone's retarded test starts back! Witness! Your kryptonite flash! Explosions!
Yo, we got it.
Let me make good use of these materials.
Some people say they're refreshing 10 times a day. That's wild.
Here comes the fireworks!
Clean sweep. No one to save me. This time.
When you did, stay back! Smiling Kitty, right? Explosions! Hey! Come play with me! Everyone! Witness! Your kryptonite flash! Let me make good use of these materials.
Refreshing 10 times a day? That's hundreds of crystals. That's wild. Why would you even do that? That's legit hundreds of crystals.
Were you hoping I'd grow up? In what way? Were you hoping I'd grow up? In what way?
wonder if he...
Would you like to use my power? It's my pleasure.
Does he hit everybody?
Excellent. Now that's what I call a perfect test subject. Everyone, don't forget the frozen tea. Let's try this new feature.
So it is possible. Still have a scepter. Not yet. Yo, what's good, Christian?
Excellent. Now that's what I call
Oh my
a
God.
perfect test subject. Wind barrier activated. Recover. Go play with your new friends. How does it feel to be sheltered by the wind? I'll heal you. Give me my strength. Don't be afraid. Combat data can still use some optimization.
Gotta get that skill. Gotta get that extra effect, because that
I'm
be
gonna
major.
enjoy this. Go play with your new friends. Let's try this new feature. Hang in there. How do you like the frozen tea? Give me strength. And 3, and 4. Enemies outway. How does it feel to be sheltered by the wind? Wind, build me a howling bastion. Everyone. Enjoy the fear while you can. Go play with your new friends. Little kitty, protect the ring. Let's try this new feature. At least everyone. Wait, build me a howling bastion. Don't be afraid. Scratch. Sit back. The enemy's that way. Combat data can still use some optimization. Hey, come play with me. Great. Little kitty, protect the wounded. Go play with your new friend. It's cold.
Alright, so if what you guys were probably wondering what I was doing. So, Issa, when you, Issa actually has a way to reduce magic resistance. And then on her phase 4, she can do it with her skill. So I was looking at that because that had me interested, because it could possibly boost CM's damage. Is it worth getting Rita on the banner? Just buff your source in your opinion. Let's let's stop at 1 copy. I mean, if you're truly only getting 1 copy of Rita, like, I mean, she's gonna buff the attack damage, right? And she'll be a good investment, but I don't know if she'll like really change anything for your team at just rank 3. I think like definitely if you can get copies of her, that's where she gets crazy. I mean, she has interrupts and stuff like that. It just depends on how important that is to you. Idiot to a point where I have like a bunch of different plays. Tired of swapping my stuff around. Yeah, 1 copy's decent. Just be in the long game. See the survey? Yeah, I did a survey. Did it earlier today.
Is there a more fitting choice than I?
Let's aim.
Yeah, I was asking for more info on the collab. We're supposed to have a collab somewhere. And I also said, like, if the collab is not the case, then, like, please don't, like, I mean, make it a little bit more clear. Because pretty much everybody, y'all thought we had a collab. Oh, yeah, well, that would be nice. See, another Aluya that gets instantly nuked. Like, for the average person, that's why when I made my PvP tier list, I was like, Aluya's good, but like, you have to get copies for her or something, because she just gets, oh my god, she just gets nuked. Put mine in. I don't know if y'all see this, but I want y'all to, this is why I wanted to put CM a little bit higher. Hold on, I want to make sure y'all see that. Let me put,
data analysis by elimination active.
so if y'all know, CM gets the extra passive for having buffs. Look at, and then he gets the extra dodge rate. In PvP, for some reason the dude, because I have him 4-star, he instantly calculates buffs. He just has it, and it's just cycling, just infinitely. And so that's why he's so busted for me, because he's just cycling his skills. I mean, his buff, so he's always getting the extra dodge rate. He's always getting the invigoration buff. It's up 100% of the time. I don't know if they give it to him in PvP, but since it's instantly calculating the buff, and maybe the plugin's giving the buff, I know, or what, like, it's just, it's literally just cycling through. And it's hilarious. Because, like, again, he's only 4-star, so, I mean, it's just wild. I just didn't know if anyone else was, like, a CM lover like myself, but it seems pretty damn strong to me. Raid battles would be amazing. It's probably the relic. Yeah. That's busted as fuck. Busted. That's busted. I wrote suggest me units for tower defense on chapter 4 region cleanse. I mean, anybody who has stuns, so you got like anyone who could stop some sort of movement. You got Basil, the chain to stun. You got anyone who's AoE, so like I use CM with the bear. You got Finay with AoE. Anybody who has like you have Issa with the grouping. Media does explosive damage. Yeah, anybody who can really stop movement, what you're looking for. Guild and guild raids is where it's at. Yeah, he's 100% buffed. That's wild. Just telling you, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I'll protect you all, even if it kills me.
Goodbye, Aleluya. Dead. Yeah, eventually. I just gotta like, man, give me. See, if I ever fight some of you people though, I'm making sure that I think I want to frontline, keep them away from my boy. Ooh, somebody got me? Somebody got me? They got me. Wow, who's did all that damage? Ooh, the media and the Finay. See, I forget that media. Oh, and he must have had a copy in his finale because I kept getting